Hi, everybody. Joe Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes. Brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, New York. Whether you're a landscaper or a do-it-yourselfer, head over to Omni to get what you need. 631-756-1125 for the best prices anywhere. OmniTrueValue.com is the website. Also brought to you by Tempest by Weatherflow. Get the revolutionary Tempest weather system and join the fastest growing observing network on the planet. You'll find the link on the to this on the descriptor to this video, and if you use the coupon code Joe and Joe Weather Show on any weather purchase, you get an additional 10% off your purchase price. Okay, here we go. Finally, the gloom and doom is gone, but I guess I want to just point out that we're sort of replacing one form of doom and gloom with another form of doom and gloom. This one at least allows for some sunshine. And we're seeing this morning what's happened on the satellite, this very large and potent storm system that moved right up along the coast last night and now is well up into upstate New York and eastern Canada. You see how those clouds are rotating in that direction from southeast to northwest. That has brought up drier air from the southwest, and we're starting the day off with sunshine. However, if you look on the satellite to the west on the loop, you see clouds advancing eastward. And this is really going to be the story all week long as we look at the wider loop here. And I'm going to just update this real quick. You have this gigantic rotation sitting over the Great Lakes, and that's going absolutely nowhere. It's wonderful for the plains. It's wonderful back in the Rockies, down all the way into the southern plains and lower Mississippi Valley. Beautiful dry air there, and across the south, also gorgeous with dry air and lots of sunshine. But in the Ohio Valley, the Great Lakes, and the Northeast for this week, it's going to be dealing with what we would describe as self-destructive sunshine. In other words, you'll start the day off, most of the time, you'll start the days off looking nice. The sun will come out, and then clouds develop because of the cold, unstable air, and you start to deal with some showers. You'll have some days this week where the showers may be there in the morning. Then you break out into some sun, and that causes more clouds to develop and the chance for some showers. And also, I would not be surprised as we move through the middle part of the week and this disturbance moves southeastward, this whole upper air low moves southeastward and off the New Jersey coast Wednesday into Thursday, that at some point we could actually even see some scattered convection with maybe some hail and some graupel, and perhaps even some snow may show up in parts of western Pennsylvania and western New York. I know it's the 1st of May. What can I tell you? Here's the radar. And again, very obvious, the circulation here over the Great Lakes, very impressive. A big arm of moisture now all across southern Canada, back across the northern Great Lakes. We actually even have winter storm warnings up for parts of the upper peninsula of Michigan and some winter weather advisories up there too. And all of this, again, just going to be sitting here in the east, not much going on. Everywhere else to the west and across the south and down into Florida, the radars are nice and quiet. This is going to be a relatively quiet week from the standpoint of severe weather. We have a marginal risk today out in the west in parts of Oregon and Nevada. And also notice the general thunderstorms that are being indicated for upstate New York. This is what I was getting at with regards to some of this instability that you wind up seeing, what we usually refer to as low top thunderstorms that produce small hail and other types of frozen precipitation. And here we go for the next day. Again, no severe weather for Tuesday, but upstate New York, across central New England, the chance that there could be some convection there. And then as we move on into Wednesday, also no thunderstorm activity, although I think they may add a little bit to it in terms of some scattered low top thunderstorms when we get to that particular day. And here's the rainfall forecast for the next 7 days. It looks for the most part. Some of this is front end loaded that you see it well up into upstate New York and New England with 3/4 of an inch to some pockets of an inch and a half. And with all the instability showers that we're going to get all week, you'll probably could wind up with anywhere from 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch along the coast. Some heavier amounts down the Appalachians. Also, you see rainfall amounts of 3/4 of an inch to an inch and a half in the lower and middle Mississippi Valley and on up into the Pacific Northwest. It's pretty straightforward as to how things are going to be going on this week. I'll show you on the upper air map first. Look at this. I mean, in the wintertime, if this were January or February or March, we would be not only very cold with temperatures well below normal, but all of this instability would all be snow shower activity and heavy lake effect snow squalls that would be going on. This upper low is just going to sit here and rotate because the block is keeping it from moving out of the way. And then as we get into Wednesday, it finds an opening in the atmosphere to move southeastward. And you see it there. It goes right off the New Jersey coast. This actually is going to cause a storm to develop offshore. And that may throw back some showers Thursday into Friday. And then eventually it does move away to the east. We're still left with some troughing in the east into the weekend. One last arm comes through on Friday. And then after that, I think we're going to have a decent weekend of sunshine and temperatures gravitating back closer to normal, which would be mostly middle and upper 60s for this time of year. So every day this week, again, look for that self-destructive sunshine. Today, it's more inland than the coast. I don't think much is going to happen on the coast. It could be partly to mostly sunny in coastal areas for much of the day today, but you see the precipitation that goes on inland. Tuesday, later tonight and Tuesday is a different story. Showers do get in. You see them continuing to linger here. The surface low with the upper low drops southeast to well east of the New Jersey coast by Wednesday night. Still sits out there on Thursday. The rotation from that comes in around. Little more instability on Friday, and then finally Saturday and Sunday we get into some decent weather with sunshine from start to finish on both days, and temperatures back up to near normal. All this week, every day, temperatures are going to be hard pressed to get out of the 50s, and well inland, it may very well barely get to 50. We'll talk about this all in detail tonight on the Joe and Joe Weather Show at 7:35 p.m. Eastern Time. So we'll see you then.